Ye mama kwa basonko so the Bagana politics avenue so abusua ye munra ye nsem. Abusua eye GiftyOware oye NSC boss. Eye nsem bi a ekoso eye NSS scandals. Nsem bi ekoso no. GiftyOware ekopie court emma ne witness and I say eye state witness no abe testify against GiftyOware say ono na show mo say omo transfer sika bi emfiri eye aban no accounts enko ne company accounts here state witness no ono no abe testify and as wabe testify against GiftyOware say ono na show mo say on transfer sika bi emfiri state account ma enko no account no ama sisi ade GiftyOware de sisi a ohun ye onye no hu e court no ensema state witness ne kan no ono na ya project e de ato video no nchen e de amamo no mo enko ne nkutie NSA scandals. GiftyOware as a deputy NSA director gave us a standing instruction to transfer to her company block of life and further authorize every specific transfer. When ensema witness no kan e wo court wo ene day. Mummy enko tie ensem bi a ewo political headline so yeba e de diaka ebeto amuso.
Because it affects every single African, especially Ghanaians who want to come to the United States. Trump administration considering slashing U.S. visa processing centers in Africa from 50 to 20 countries. AP reported this. You see the Donald Trump administration, the American government, my president, President Trump, the administration almost consider say the whole of Africa no almost embassies by 50. Right now they are thinking of cutting it down to 20. The probability is say Bia Ghana yentuminya opportunity to be in the 20 no very high. The probability is say Bia Nigeria omunya embassy or Nigeria US embassy no it might be high. The probability say the other African countries are yenim some more US embassy or what a man for bekoho akoji visa ako America no and you might think say this one you know why? Because you see say a kati embassy down from 50 to 20 the whole of Africa. What is going to happen is, one, it is going to force other nationals to come to Ghana to, at the end of the day, try and seek the American visa here to travel. Which means that our system, the processing of issuing passports, people will try to infiltrate our interior system, our system of basically issuing passports, touching how the passport applications are filed. Remember, Ghana for the corrupt. There are a lot of people in Ghana who are very corrupt, and that and you'll be able to me corruption and you'll be able to me avoid the bribery. So what happens and then they say you will get a lot of neighboring countries. So that is say Ghana embassy no yakase enyadi ebetwem it will still be an American embassy or Ghana issue visas. What is going to happen is say our neighboring countries, most of them, embassies near someone to be issue visa. The only place those people will be turning to is Ghana. And the probability of that era Ghana to influence the system so that they could get Ghanaian documentation or Ghanaian passport or whatever that is that can give them the access to get visas from Ghana. It will be high. That means there will be pressure on our system. That means some conformers ba no mukuteska. Say immigration officers 10 meaning 3 Ghanaians would have gotten a passport or would have gone through the process. No, you mean 3 foreigners taking over those slots, and it becomes very difficult for a Ghana for no. And this is a very big deal. Don't think this will not affect you. It will get to a point. Say you're lucky. Now the only country in this sub-Saharan region, you issue American visa. It means everybody around the sub-Saharan region will be targeting Ghana. Meaning, Sameko Ghana, now Samitumi Ghana's passport, be a bit American visa. Samitumi Ghana, now Mitumina Ghana card, be a Ghana passport. Samitumi Ghana, now Mina Ghana health insurance card, be a bit way. So what happens is they might all come in here. I'm talking about Ghana, And then there will be pressure on our institutions that are supposed to make sure, say, our identification system, no, whether passport, Ghana card, or whatever that makes somebody a Ghanaian, no, if we don't take care, these people come in and then they will infiltrate to the point where corruption, let's say, a system, no. So you might come across 10 Nigerians, don't put a Ghana passport. You might come across 15 people, not 12, Togolese, and I say omuye ebia Beninois, and I say omuye ebia Cameroonians. No mkuta Ghana passport. No, when you two Ghanaians pe mkuta Ghana passport, because the moment they start to turn to make Ghana their last resort to be able to get visa from the US embassy, no, they will try to take advantage of what is making what to make it easy for the American government or the US embassy to accept them or listen to them even during the interview. So this is very dangerous. So American government in the 50 mu 20 pe like I say. Now imagine say we are Ghana ni. Now you say right now this new law no Ghana for into me Emma visa. I'm talking about the US embassy in Ghana. They can't give visas. You have to go to Nigeria. Do you know what is going to happen? Imagine now US embassy and now US government assess it Ghana and Nigeria embassy. I'm so okay. We believe that the number of visas are first through Nigerian embassy, they believe say more authentic Ghana. So right now, if you are in Ghana, you need to go to Nigeria and go for interview. Do you know what is going to cost? Do you know the problems they're causing? So this is a big deal, and I'll plead with the president of Ghana, the foreign affairs minister. They should start talking to the US government about we keeping our they keeping their embassy in Ghana, because by mistake this embassy in Ghana is stopped from processing visas. I'm talking about the US embassy. It's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a big problem. It's going to put a lot on people. Remember, there are students who have to travel out of Ghana to go for visa interviews in other countries. There are people who are old who need medical treatment. They need to go for interviews to be given that visa to travel out of the country to go for medical treatment. They will have to travel out of the country, go to other countries just to go for interview. We are talking about minors. We need to carry them, travel with them to other countries to just go. Right now, no, visa application now. We are applying the visa and we are applying on Nigeria. So let's hope that this 20, Ghana will be part of the 20. But Ghana, Eka 20, it's another problem because there's going to be pressure on Ghana. There are going to be other African nationals who will be trying to come to Ghana to get a citizenship or get Ghana documentations or identification to prove that they can also enter the embassy for visa. So it's tough. It's very dicey. It looks very dicey for us. So Jaya problem ye free Ghana so a problem. So what do we do? What do we do? So these are things we need to sit down and start looking at it very critically. And I'll urge the foreign affairs minister, the president of the republic, these are things they need to look at very critically. Our borders, this kind of conversation, these diplomatic conversations, these they need to start looking at the structure. In case the US government says, visa or Ghana, we need to have a plan B. In case US government can say, okay, Ghana for the more embassy we will keep issue visa, we now have to look at how to sieve, how to make sure those who come in to do this, they come in and leave, and not for people to use here as a transit point to stay in Ghana, acquire Ghana citizenship, acquire Ghana documentations, and then mess the people, because acquiring visa and all these diplomatic partnership between countries is all about trust. If you make another country believe, say they cannot trust you, you cannot trust the process in your country, then it becomes difficult for them to open up to you. So these are very important things. Let us all start looking into this. Let the government sit back, have a serious conversation, a thorough one, and then have a plan B in case the embassy visa application, whatever, is taken away. And also, if we are allowed to issue visas in Ghana, we should have another plan B for that. Okay. Now, this story, a story I will say DHA, and also a year, all 13,500 13,500 recruited nurses now on payroll. This is good news. The health ministry and now the health minister on my announcement to say nurses for my former 13,500 you know the omunina at to payroll so I buy ebitiomoka. The interesting thing is some of these nurses, they were basically employed around 2022. Some were employed 2023, and this government came in and employed more nurses. Right now, Aban will say they are telling Ghanaians to say these nurses, close to 14,000 nurses, now the accountant general or woman code every single month, pay and came Aban ebitiomoka. This is what we keep talking about. This is a government that basically always tells Ghanaians the truth. And you see, gradually, nyoma ne mo edin din ma ya yentumi enhu no aban we kakra they are solving it. When you go to the health sector, there are a lot of people who were making noise before, but you can see gradually sa propaganda na manfo bi ye de to nurse for the team the akando the administration of health ministry they are slowly streaming things out. They are straightening things out. You can see that slowly the system is being recalibrated. Nyoma to talk to tom. Now it will get to a point I know say we will not have backlogs when it comes to employing of nurses in Ghana because of the kind of things that Abanwe added to Twakwemu. You see even Mahama Cares, Omo ACCC, a few specialist cancer or whatever hospitals attaching them to training colleges. We are looking at this government telling us to say they are about to build regional hospitals in some regions. We are looking at this government not neglecting the stupid one district, one factory money for the GDR or GJG Foundation. This government has told us in this year, Ometuma try say 30, they will put it together. So these are all the small things. It is easing the system. It is creating opportunities for young nurses in school and those who are out of school. So this is how a government that is ready to employ, to build a nation, to make sure say people get opportunities. That's what a government does. You slowly start to turn the system around. Now you see like General Hospital. And recently, Oma Tamsika, Ediama, the contractor, contractor is still a General Hospital. Yeah, these same nurses, some of them will be employed. We are talking about this Agenda 111 MPP for they knew they could not do it, but Omodiabe saying MPP for NDC for right now. This president, this government, they are not stupid because Agenda 111 Nanado Dankwe Kufuado Edi Ghana for Ghana for near promise yomo. So what the NDC government wants to do is say, they want to do try no put be to work. Send a at the end of the carpenter in the Ejuma hospital. And your mason in the Ejuma hospital. And your nurse in the Ejuma hospital. So if Agenda 111 hospitals are by way, this year to be at 10 and 15 crampa, we will get these unemployed nurses at home. The backlog, they'll get job to do. So the government is slowly building this nation. The government is taking its time. And we are all seeing the development, the seriousness of attaching to this. So 13,500 recruited nurses now on payroll. And we should applaud the health minister, Akando. We should applaud the president, the finance minister, how they are able, in this short period, able to employ all these nurses to also have some decent job. And that is what we keep talking about. Otuma Abanya. Now, Abanya, honest. I remember, Abanya about power. The stress, some people put on the health ministry. We saw the Ghana registered nurses and midwifery bullshit for you. From the beginning. Mami and I said football, teams. These were all the strategies they mapped to destroy the government, to go after Akando. They wanted to distract the man from working. But you could see, Akando was very focused. He decided to look at the job that has been given to him. The responsibility was huge. But slowly, you are seeing, we are now seeing a health industry or sector that is gradually getting on its feet. It is not perfect, I agree, but you can see, we are seeing a health sector that is being retooled. Today, you will see so many teaching hospitals. We are seeing so many public regional hospitals which are being retooled, and the equipment. And that is what you do. You gradually start to turn the country well. We need to applaud this government. They are doing very well, to be very honest with you. And remember, this government has been in power for 1 year, 6 months, 1.5 years, and the work they are doing, without due respect, it's not a joke. So if you're a young nurse in school, if you're a young nurse, you have to understand, this government is still creating opportunities to give you that chance to also get a job to do. Those who are lucky are here. That does not mean, abandon, neglect. No. Slowly, all the backlogs, the people that Ekufuor deceived, There were some people who were employed 2022. They were never paid until Akufo-Addo left office. There were people who were basically convinced, lied to, under MPP. Today they are still at home. Some of them have been employed. That is how you build. When you come and it's backlog, you create opportunities ahead, then you bring the backlog to get the opportunity. Because when to create more hospitals, when to see more hospitals, when to equip hospitals now, you cannot bring in the backlog. So let's give this government the time, and we are seeing the progress they are making. They are basically changing the health sector, and I really applaud Akando for what he's doing. To be very fair, the ministry, one of the ministries, were under a lot of stress, all because there are a lot of nurses at home, and we still have some more nurses who are going to pass out. So this is a minister who needs to be creating opportunities every single month. And it is not easy. You are working within a budget. You are supposed to make sure every nurse who is screaming gets a job. You are also supposed to build hospitals. These are all things that you need money. You need to be able to prove that you will be able to employ. So it is difficult, but you can see every day the government proves us wrong, say they can work if given the room. So let's give them time. Let us support them. Let us believe in the transparency, the honesty, the humble attitude or humble nature of the government. You can see clearly Ghanaians are more comfortable today. People are not saying, say, Bibia FFF, Obienya Sikatu Bottom, Ejumebia Ekoso, but it is 10,000 times better than Kwasiafo MPP for Janoho. And that is what I want you to understand. That is what I want you to know. We are seeing realistic governance. This is a government. It's not lying to you. This is a government. This is a government. This is a government of Boka Okacho. This is a government of Omeki Profit Oka. This is a government of Sikaba Omeyin. This is a government we want. This is the government that we have been screaming for. And today we have such a government. I won't sit here and say, 1.5 years at John Mahama about power no Ghana ni bia dwuma gina na so. That's not work like that. Me to me gina nka say about power no Ghana there obia sika be but that's not work like. But the majority of the people today, they feel the difference. People now have confidence in the market. People now can see the consistency in the economy, how it is running. People can now bet on how the dollar is going to change or fluctuate. People can now believe in the system. People can now trust a word of a minister or the president. That is governance. That is truthfulness. That is honesty. The people you are working with, you need to let them trust you and believe you. And it's the John Mahama you see a lot of Ghanaians going out to listen to the president. It is because of the trust, the belief, and then the respect the government has shown the people. And that is what we keep talking about. It is not all about Akufo-Addo and MPP. No, it's not about textbook economics. It's about you letting the people know what you can do. Look at Atto-Force, the work he has done, the cleaning he has done. Today, Ghana's economy is one of the best economies. It is not the perfect economy, but it is way, way better. We have a finance minister, when he talks, everybody even thinks he's the president because he has basically positioned the country well. Today, people want to listen to the finance minister when the president is also speaking. They believe the finance minister is president. It is not because, it is because of the trust he has instilled in people through his work, the determination, the humbleness, and the respect he has for the people. So also kind of question, that is what we needed all these years. And now we have it. So we all need to be aggressive. We all need to pay attention. We all need to make sure we support this government. 13,500 nurses, they have been put on a year payroll. It's a plus for the ministry, the government, and the president himself. Now, this is also another story I really want to talk about. Now, last week, time Insio started to toy na Ghana flats, Ebu Ghana, no? We were all screaming. On say Insio ni jai kakra ni refi, sani etie. We have very short memories. Sani etie o Ghana. Naturally, sani etie. On say Insio ton and say no be a came. Hey, and Insio fire, and a di abanye, and a Ghana dear, and then confosi si die by heart. Insio ni jai kakra Insio no and a chin and one ye refi ye Jimmy. We are naturally foolish. That is why problems, encoda, I cyclical. Na saba because say yet in so munde, na say so fire na yesua, no chan so ni ria, near refi say, or chin so mesato. That is us. Now, this story is very important to me. and it is secondary tax credit set to generate 450 megawatts of electricity from waste in landmark China partnership. And there's a secondary tax credit for any China phobia air partner to make sure they convert a year in Wura and now waste into a year energy, about 450 megawatts. So the Belbina in Kenya. So basically, the tax credit metropolis and as a secondary tax credit for no, many Chinese for no. Coming together in an agreement to make sure say they would generate electricity from bola secondary tax credit. I've said that we need to be open for business as a nation. We also need to allow other nationals, other countries to partner with us to open our market, for us to open their market, because marketing is all a collaborative strategy. Every time you need to let people come in, work with you, and you also can get the opportunity to work with people. What we don't have to do is to allow people to take advantage of us. If the Chinese are going to come into Ghana and be involved in such a investment, partnering with us, we will agree that every single day they should come to Ghana and work with us. If the Chinese decide to come to Ghana and build factories that will not degrade our environment, and build companies that will not be selling their fake product, when they come in and they respect our laws, I will always urge the Ghana government to partner with the Chinese. And this is one of those things we young people like us, we always we want to support. When you support it, it is not bad opening your doors for other nationals or other countries to come and invest. But when it comes to people investing in your nation, you need to be very careful what they bring into your nation. This is exceptional. And I will urge the Ghana government. The last time I was telling the trade minister and I was telling the energy minister, we need to go out there, sell Ghana waste to the world. Ghana waste is money. We have to find a way you better turn Ghana baller abrofuno, because they need your baller no. And that does not mean we now ya baller no. So you have to Jimmy Nkosunya baller no. We need to also put measures in place. You best actually Ghana for us more material. Say baller and yadia also we had this crew. It's about time the government or this government set up an office solely to promote Ghana's waste around the world. Let me tell you, this might sound like I'm being stupid, but we need to start projecting Ghana's waste as the new diamond in Ghana. We need to start packaging our waste. I will see a start a ton your ball in a professional way, whereby investors will come in, set up industries to convert our baller into something profitable that they will profit, and we will also profit as a nation. So it's about time we set up a baller secretariat. And that baller secretariat's job is to lure multilateral companies that have bigger recycling plants that will be very, very interested in coming to Ghana to build recycling plants to convert our waste. Waste in Ghana is money. We need to get to that point. Teteno, ni adwin se jantra adwuma ene na di 8 ba. Ense ya be hu se eje jantra nkwa na di 8 ba. Ye won kofo a omunya jantrafo enso omo 8. Ye won kofo a ade sa na dwo omo kogina kwan mo se be ma ne omo nkoda enso omo 8. Ye won mema omo nam Ghana o susumpo se omo pa jantrafo. So it's about time we got to understand say even baller itself is money. We need to start selling our baller, making the people who are interested in converting baller into something meaningful and making something out of it understand. Say Ghana is ready to sell baller. Let us sell our waste, and then back home we need to put rules down. We need to put measures to deter people from wasting or putting a lot of trash in the system.
Fire GiftyOware, GiftyOware na so ayehie pa enam nsem ya akoso ene de court adansi bia na say witness wabedi adansi etia GiftyOware ene nsem bia akoso political headline so eda mo say so subscribe ya no subscribe no wa hit notification bell no so no share ama onua so nya bi ni bi political headline so e de bi abedom eda mo say